Take one look at Jakarta and everything resonates a leap to the future. It's the very symbol of opportunities. But in the shade of the concrete jungle, it doesn't take much to see the other side of the city, where time stands still. And that's where Indonesia brings you today. A flare of good old Jakarta. See the beauty only on Indonesia.
See Indonesia.
Ah, the smell of morning. It's kind of hard to see the sunrise from this alley. Let's get out of here. Those sweat puddles always make me feel filthy. Ah, rain, rain. My boss keeps me clean every morning. Wipe me down. Let's get a little air. And away we go. Before you come along, meet my boss, Yuswanto. He takes good care of me, and I take care of him. This is Kebon Sayur. Boss and I call this home. It's pretty tight, but people here are cool. Watch that puddle! Ah, nice one, boss. It's a 10-minute ride to work. Gotta fend off some cars and some trucks. You're probably wondering what it is boss and I are doing. Well, here we are. We're in Ojek Ontel, the one-of-a-kind bicycle taxi. Oh yeah, we're still around. We roam around the Jakarta old city. Boss and I, we go way back. I've been with him for 8 years, but he's been paddling for 18 years. There used to be thousands of us, but as years go by, I watch most of my mates go away. Now, there are only dozens of us left. But that's no bother for boss and I, cause we give a ride like no other. Yes, a passenger. Here we go. Boss loves entertaining his passengers. Some are quiet, but most are fascinated by us. I love it when boss talks about history.
Ya kebetulan memang saya sukanya sejarah dan bahasa gitu. Suka banget.
Bapak nih tahu banyak tentang sejarah nih, pasti sering belajar ya?
Ya belajar dari pengalaman. Ya pengalaman kita sering dulu diajak wisata keliling kota tua. Jadi kita setiap ini kita perhatikan ada guide cerita tentang sejarah ini kita kutip lah.
Biasanya ngangkut penumpang siapa aja?
Ya orang-orang yang kerja di toko, di kantor, yang deket-deket lah, yang mereka mau cepat-cepat gitu. Namanya kalau nunggu online itu kan harus makan waktu lah ya. Tapi kalau ini kan cepet langsung, orang deket kok. Terus ini macet tuh bisa nerobos. Nggak apa-apa.
Terus bisa lewat gang kecil semua.
Iya, bisa gang kecil. Cuman kendalanya ya itulah tenaga. Kalau tenaganya udah loyo kayak ini ya udah Aduh,
Berasa Pak, tambah berumur.
bener-bener udah. Kan kayak saya udah kepala 5,
Oh iya sih.
udah 53.
Nah Pak, ini kan udah banyak yang geser ke motor nih online. Kalau Bapak sendiri nggak mau ganti ke motor aja Pak? Gitu.
Sekarang kan faktor keadaan lah ya.
Iya.
Motor itu kan kita misalnya mau ke online, harus modal HP, terus modal motor, ya kan?
Iya.
Belum lagi kita kan gaptek, ya kan? Gap teknologi.
Motorbikes, online taxis. Sure, they're fast. Just tap your phone and you get there. But boy, are they boring. Us, we give a romantic ride. Boss and I were an ode to history. Bicycles used to rule Jakarta all the way back to old Batavia. We're not just taking you through roads, we're giving you a ride to a nostalgic past. And better yet, we're pollutant free. Technology got us beat, no debate there. But like boss says,
Mending kayak gini aja lah, rezeki nggak kemana. Ada aja bukan dari ngondel juga yang lain suka ada lah. Misalnya ada orang nyuruh apa gitu. Yang penting jangan malu.
Iya. Daripada ngutang ya Pak?
Iya, daripada ngutang. Orang ngutang itu, waduh, makan pakai daging aja rasanya nggak enak.
Oke.
Iya,
Yuk Pak, sambil jalan lagi.
Oh iya, iya. Oke.
exactly. So we're here to stay.
See the beauty? Only on Indonesia.
Alright guys, I'm back. Not a bicycle anymore. It's your host Wibisono, and still strolling around Jakarta's seasides. We've come to Marunda area in North Jakarta to see a star in the Indonesian culinary world and a dish for kings, made as it was hundreds of years ago. It's dry, salty, and very, very fishy. We present you the sun-dried salted fish.
Kalau yang langsung ini tuh, kalau digoreng baunya tuh udahlah, pokoknya mah baunya sedap lah pokoknya kalau digoreng.
Ahoy, hooray, we're leaving home today, cause we're gonna sail away.
We weren't kidding about the dish of kings. According to history, dried salted fish can be traced way back to the Mataram Kingdom in the 8th century, where it was served in royal ceremonies. Fast forward to the 21st century, and us Indonesians still love our salted fish. The Cilincing district on the shores of northern Jakarta is the home of dried salted fish. Together with several farms in the area, this is one of the largest production centers for salted fish in Southeast Asia.
Ya, rebon, bilis, teri, cumi juga, terus ikan terisi, ikan semar, banyak sih jenisnya, ikan samge, ikan bloso. Terus ya sebagian banyak, ada rebon juga, ada udang juga kalau lagi dapat.
Meet Sanuri, one of at least 15 farm owners in the Kalibaru sub-district. His farm processes small to medium-sized fish, and he's been at it for 4 decades.
Nggak belajar itu sendiri aja.
Dari tahun berapa Pak?
Dari tahun 79.
His farm produces up to 5 tons of salted fish every day. They stay true to the centuries-old method, which needs time, lots of sun, and tons of salt.
Kalau nggak digaremin Pak, kemungkinan pada busuk. Kalau kena garam kan awet Pak. Kalau digaremin 1 bulan pun kuat Pak.
Alright, let's take you through it. Fish are brought in fresh out of Jakarta Bay and brought straight to be seasoned with salt. And no, they don't use your average table salt. Instead, they use coarse 90% concentrated salt brought in from Indramayu, West Java. Some of the smaller ones like anchovies and prawns are boiled in salted water for 3 to 5 minutes before being laid out to dry. Meanwhile, the medium-sized ones like bilis and layur fish go to a salt bath. They are then kept overnight and gutted the next day. Afterwards, they are also laid out to dry.
Jadi bedanya kalau yang direbus, misalnya yang diasin harganya 20, kalau yang direbus bisa mencapai 50-an.
Lebih enak.
Ya, lebih mahal. Iya, lebih enak juga.
Rasanya lebih apa Pak?
Iya, rasanya agak kesedan gitu. Kalau orang Jawa mah kesed apa sih? Kenyal gitu kalau itu.
The one thing that they can't replace is of course the sun.
Iya, malah enakan yang kena matahari daripada di open Pak, rasanya tuh.
Warnanya juga ya Pak?
Iya, warnanya kalau di open tuh warnanya besem, jadi garam tuh keluar lagi kalau di open.
Sun drying takes 2 to 3 hours. It forces the moistures out and sets the salt right in. On a gloomy day like this, it could take up to a whole day. And when rain comes, they simply close up the racks and roll them back open once the sun returns. Once ready, they are sold to the local fish market, and mush are also sent across the country.
Ada bagian di Bogor juga, terus di daerah juga sampai Indramayu jualnya, ke Cirebon juga itu. Luar daerah juga sampai ke Sumatera, sampai ke Kalimantan ini.
Luar negeri pernah Pak?
Belum pernah karena belum punya modal.
Sanuri can make an average of 6 to 15 million rupiah or 400 to 1,000 US dollars a day. That's more than the average wage of most people, but it does take a lot of work. And to make things worse, the pandemic has significantly affected his income.
Sekarang mah ikan kan lagi disimpenin terus, paling ngeluarin 2 beca, sebeca gitu. Karena musim corona, biasanya mah pernah saya dapat 50 juta omset.
Nevertheless, dried salted fish still appeals to many people, appearing in all kind of Indonesian cuisine. Don't mind the smell, because you'll get used to it. Or as Sanuri puts it, a little salted fish on your dish will make your day go bliss.
Enggak Pak, iya. Udah biasa sih, malah kalau nggak datang ikan saya kayaknya pusing. Iya. Kalau ikan banyak malah lagi sakit, sembuh sendiri gitu.
Only on Indonesia.
We're still romancing Jakarta's good old flair. And while we're on the topic of romance, there is a market in West Jakarta where you can shimmer your love. Send your respects to someone or send prayers to heaven, this is the place to be. Welcome to the Rawabelong Floral Center, the largest flower market in Southeast Asia. You're looking at about 600 vendors packed in a 1.3 hectare space, trading various types of flowers. From daisies, chrysanthemums, peacocks, lilies, tuberose, and and of course, roses. They're all freshly cut from Indonesia's best flower farms in the highlands of Java and Sumatra. But not just that, imported flowers are also available. The Rawabelang market historically started out as a central produce market. However, other areas took over the function. So, locals with a talent for growing and trading flowers started to ply their trade. That is how the area gradually becomes a flower market since the 70s. The hustle and bustle in this place continues 24/7. An estimated 100 billion rupiah or $7 million worth of flowers are traded here every year. The biggest trade is all done in the name of love.
Kalau yang beli kebanyakan kalau musim kawinnya tukang dekor gitu ya, jenis tukang dekor buat pernikahan gitu. Kebanyakan Jawa Barat. Ya mungkin itu lebih bagus gitu Jawa ya. Kalau lebihnya itu kalau Jawa Barat kan cuacanya dingin gitu. Jadi kalau buat nanam bunga itu mungkin cocok dari Jawa Barat gitu ya. Kalau pengiriman itu kalau malam kalau yang paling banyak itu malam Kamis, malam Jumat, malam Sabtu 3 hari itu. Kalau hitungannya kalau misalkan mobil itu kalau jenis after itu kadang-kadang satu mobil itu ada 3.000 ikat.
That equates to almost 30,000 petals per delivery for one vendor. As flowers are usually associated with femininity, we can't help to notice that most of the workers are actually men.
Karena mungkin ini di sini tuh kerjanya walaupun ini kayaknya kerja enteng, tapi ini berat sebenarnya kalau bunga itu. Beratnya, masanya kerja itu kebanyakan tengah malam gitu ya.
Alright, many people also choose flowers to express their blessings and even grief. One such way to do it is through these flower boards.
Namanya bunga papan. Buat pembukaan bisa, buat happy wedding bisa, buat congratulation bisa, buat turut bisa. Gitu. Paling banyak happy wedding. Orang nikah itu pasti, 1 minggu itu pasti nikah, ada. Caranya pertama bikin rangka dulu, dari awal bambu, terus diseponin, bikin huruf, habis bikin huruf, diukir begini baru dibungain gitu. Kalau desain dari nenek kakek udah diwarisin gitu. Jadi kita tinggal meneruskan aja gitu. Dari dulu udah kayak gini dari nenek kakek gitu.
Although it's easier to congratulate others through social media these days, using flower boards will definitely make you stand out. But while most flowers are meant to convey love, some are specifically meant to carry prayers. These are the pilgrimage flowers.
Kalau makna itu udah jadi tradisi ya. Kalau makna memang ada arti. Memang Allah mengatakan kalau memang orang berziarah itu satu pahala, kedua seperti kita bertamu dengan saudara, jadi berhubungan dengan itu. Jadi kalau bunga itu kan wangi, jadi apa ya? Memang udah jadi tradisi. Kalau jenisnya yang jelas dominan lebih ini apa bunga pihong, terus bunga kenanga, melati, dan juga yang lain-lainnya ada pandan.
These flowers are brought in mostly from the neighboring regency of Tangerang and also from around Jakarta. Resellers from graveyards all over Jakarta come here for stock.
Ya kita modal 5 juta, itu bang 10 juta atau 8 juta dapat.
colorful place in an undeniably exquisite city. And as Jakarta ever increasingly evolves at a blistering pace, its old heritage continues to exist, giving character to the city, which the residents can definitely enjoy.